Mike, check. Justin Hunt, it's all happening. Thanking everybody rocking with the channel. Thanking everybody subscribed through the channel who shared a video, shared a link. It's priceless. Big thank you to everyone who's donated. If you'd like to donate, you can hit the Cash App that's right up there, or you can hit the link in the description. And big thank you. That might be a bit much. To all my newest members, Tyrell, Lamont Ayers Henry, Elizabeth Rodriguez Perez, Zay F., Oluwasi Akurinboye, Nesta Goat, Hugh Hondo, and Nissan. 9-second applause. Word up. Thank you. Nissan. Actually, I have a feature on this channel right now on Nissan. And it's a video really looking at, it's called Proof's Son Nissan is crafting a legacy all his own. Right, something like that. It's close to it, but that's what it's about. And so Nissan is Proof's son from D12. Rest in power to Proof. 1-second applause. And Nissan has been doing some incredible rapping. He's got a flair for the dramatic, impeccable storyteller. Can go deep and dope or carefree and sardonic in all the illest ways possible. So I'm a huge fan of Nissan, and thank you for joining this channel. I'm pretty sure you joined it because I had the video behind a members only paywall for a little while, but hopefully you stick around. And if you're watching this, I'd love to talk to you and have you featured on this channel at the same time. Nevertheless, now, big stories today. Big shout out to JID. I'm a huge fan of JID. People who've been following this channel know very well that I'm a fan of JID. I did a breakdown on JID. It was called Built Like a Classic, I think. But it was about Forever Story, which I love that. Love that album. That's one of my most important albums. Forever Story is one of my most important albums. That album got me through my mother's passing. My mother's passing, especially that song, Cody Blue. When he says, I watched my mama go through drama and trauma, but had to keep her head high so we don't effing know. I'm getting older, so when the world feels enormous and on your back and on your arms, and your feet just as heavy, you've been dragging through the storm, staring at the city, but you trapped inside a hole, get back up off the ropes and keep swinging on. 1-second applause to JID. And so people have been highly anticipating JID's next album. And, you know, a week ago or so, I did a video about questioning whether J. Cole is becoming a target. If people are looking at him as an easy mark, you know, you had Joey Badass those shots at Cole on Sorry Not Sorry, which was Joey Badass hasn't been saying a whole lot of names, right? He hasn't even really been subbing all that crazy after throwing up this competitive flag with the Rulers back at the top of the year. But he found room for J. Cole. Same thing with Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs is outwardly critical of J. Cole. Right. And so the piece looks at or questions whether J. Cole is becoming a target. And it was a reaction to a clip from the Joe Budden podcast. And on that Joe Budden podcast, one of the questions that was posed was, who's in J. Cole's weight class? Well, JID is 100% in J. Cole's weight class. 100% in J. Cole's weight class. 1-second applause again to JID. And of course, you know, they're both on Dreamville. I wouldn't expect JID to all of a sudden start a rap beef with J. Cole. I doubt that would happen. I don't see a world where that happens. But from a storytelling standpoint, a lyrical exhibition standpoint, from how dynamic can someone be on the track standpoint, and also, in my opinion, from a potential superstar standpoint, JID is 100% in J. Cole's weight class, especially too, once you consider the fact that JID makes incredible albums. He makes incredible albums. So people have been looking forward to his next project. He had an incredible feature on Eminem's Death of Slim Shady last year. Really pushed Marshall. He pushed Marshall. Well, I was listening to that. Marshall had to really dig in because JID was rapping. And to me, it's a toss-up between those two verses. So we've been waiting for this next JID project. And today, we have some information. We have more information. So this week, JID is in Paris for Paris Fashion Week. And he did a viral video with ID Magazine. And so they followed him around a few places, asked him a few questions. They put together a little package on Instagram. And JID talks about his upcoming project, Forever and a Day. So let's take a look.
It's your boy JID. I'm in Paris at Fashion Week on the way to the Undercover show. Y'all come on, follow me.
Can you tell us about your look?
JID looking like a superstar out here.
Today's an undercover look. I thought it was fly. I thought I looked good in it. Some good thread counts.
Superstar JID.
What was the first thing you thought of when you woke up this morning?
All I gotta do is pray, you know what I'm saying? Think about my family. My mind automatically goes like to music and whatever creative things that, you know what I'm saying, that come with the day.
Can you name 3 songs that make the ideal Carter fashion show playlist?
Since we in Paris, we're gonna go Nina Simone, Ne me quitte pas. It's a song where she sings in French. Paris by Little Dragon. Niggas in Paris by Jay-Z and Ye.
Got to put that one in there. It's almost obligatory. If you're in Paris and you're black, you have to play Paris by Ye and Jay. 1 second applause.
If you could
That's a joke.
collab with any
But there's a lot of truth said in jest.
artists that are alive,
Beyonce.
who would it be? Didn't even get to finish.
Maybe like Sly Stone or Earl Sweatshirt.
If you could be sat
Earl Sweatshirt would be crazy on a JID project, on a JID project. Earl has a craziest story, one of the best stories, one of the most uplifting stories to me, and he's a phenomenal rapper. He's been holding it down for a long time. I would love to see Earl Sweatshirt on JID's next project. 1 second applause to Earl Sweatshirt.
next to anyone front row, who would it be?
John Takahashi, he was super cool. I met him today, and that would be tight to sit next to him and get his vision for everything that was presented in front of everybody today.
And can you tell us about a project that you're working on right now?
Here it is. Here's where he talks about the new project.
Yeah, it's done. It's turned in. It's been turned in. It's coming really fucking
It's turned in. It is turned in. It's been turned in. Okay.
song. It's been a long time in the making, and all the T's are crossed and my I's are dotted. So I think we're in a good position to build this new world that I've been working on for the past
Build this new world that I've been working on for
couple of years. Hey,
for the past couple of years. World building. World building.
what's up, ID Magazine? It's your boy JID, and I'm checking out Ray Short Undercover Paris Fashion Week. Hey, what's good?
Word up. So that's what it is. 1 second applause. So the album is turned in. He has been world building, and all the T's are crossed and I's are dotted. And I'd love to see Earl Sweatshirt on there. Now, he didn't mention any features, but perhaps there's a connection to that. Perhaps there's a connection there. All right. So here is the Hip Hop DX story around it. JID gives his most promising update to date on his long-awaited next album, and perhaps fans will see an Earl Sweatshirt collab on there if the Dreamville rapper gets his wish. And then they talk about what we just watched. But this is what I think is interesting. Back in 2023, JID revealed the title of the project, Forever and a Day, continuing the theme of 2022's The Forever Story, his most recent release, and his 2017 debut, The Never Story. In May of last year, he promised the album would be out after he wrapped touring with 21 Savage on his American Dream Tour. However, that concluded in June and no such album materialized. Months earlier, he also promised in a post to X, he just dropped music all year and see what happens, but by year's end, he had only dropped 2 freestyles. In addition to guest verses by Eminem, Absol, Bia, French Montana, and 21 Lil Harold, among others. As 2024 came to a close, fans flocked to his social media to remind JID about his statement. That Absol feature suffices, but you lied, family. One user said, 1 second applause. Referencing his recent crazier collaboration with the TDE rapper. Destin, it's been 330 days, bro. Please, please. Another pleaded. A third fan grouped him with Frank Ocean and Kanye West, joking, Frank, Ye, and now JID, generational drop cappers. They do be capping. 1 second applause. The Atlanta native has also been teasing a joint project with Metro Boomin since 2023. Got a lot of new music coming, but when me and JID dropped, the multi-platinum producer who wrote on X alongside a photo of them together in the studio, I love working with you, brother. It's an honor, JID replied, to which Metro went back, honor is mine, family, handshake emoji. There is no new update on that project as of this writing either. I mean, Metro Boomin and JID, oh my God, Metro's got the best drums to me right now. To me, Metro got the best drums right now. And with JID on it, can't wait. 1 second applause at that, even that idea. So that's the update on JID's project. Let me know what you think about this. Are you looking forward to a new project from JID? Is JID in J. Cole's weight class? I think so. And what is JID's best project? Big salute to Forever Story again. That's a meaningful body of work for me personally. My name is Justin Hunt. Like and subscribe to the channel. Follow the Company Man on everything. Follow the Justin Hunt podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. It's all happening.
Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. The mathematical breakdown of this mighty game of rap we in. It's boom bapping. Systematical culture views that's radical, it's all happening. Shaking hands and dapping them. Life through the lens of hip hop, from trip hop to yes, y'all, you don't stop, you don't stop. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening.